Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'll be showing you how to make this beautiful mermaid skirt. A mermaid skirt with a tail. You can use a lace fabric, you can use an ankara, you can use any material of your choice, and you can style it as a gown, and you can style it as a skirt on any kind of blouse. Let's get started. First thing first, I'll get my pattern paper, my tape rule, and my scissors and my ruler. Then I'll come to my pattern paper. I'll draw the starting line, that is the waistline. After drawing the waistline, I'll take my tape rule now and measure the skirt length, which is 34 plus 1 inch for hem allowance, which is 35. Then let me leave a starting line or waistline. Then I'll take my tape rule now and measure the hip line. The hip line is 8 inches. Then I will extend the line like this. Then after that, I will come and measure the knee length. The knee length is 19. I will measure 18 because I don't want it to be tight on the customer's knee. I want the customer to be able to walk anytime they put on the skirt. Then I'll cut to my waistline now, measure my waist divide by 4 plus 1 inch allowance. I'll cut to my hip divide by 4 plus 1 inch allowance. Then I'll come to my knee. I'll be using my hip allowance. I'll minus 1 inch from my hip divide by 4. I come again. My hip measurement divide by 4 minus 1 on my knee line. Then I'll come to my gown length. My hip divide by 4 times 2. Then I'll connect the line from my hip to the skirt length line. You come back to the line and curve it like this. It should not be straight, it should be curved. Then you throw out the seam allowance like this. You just curve the knee line like this. Hip and knee length. See what I did at the down? I make a curve at the hem line. Then I will come here and bring out my darts. My dart, I will be using 3 inches for my front dart. Then I will come down by an inch like this to remove the bulkiness from the front of my skirt, as you can see. Then I'll cut it out. I'll just cut out the excess, as you can see, like this. Look at how beautiful it looks. So now that I'm cutting the back, the first thing I'm going to do is to determine how long I want my tail to be and how wide I want the tail to be. So I will set my pattern paper like this. As you can see, if you are using your fabric, this is the same way you are going to set it. Then I will measure out an inch for the zipper allowance to my knee length. I will extend the line like this. So this place that I extended is the zipper allowance, the zip allowance. Now what I will just do for this back now is to measure everything out for easy clarification. I'll just label my waistline, my knee length, and my zipper allowance, which I use 1 inch for. Then from this zipper allowance to this end is 10.5 on fold. You can make your 20.5, 30, depends on how wide your fabric is. Then from this very point to the down here is 3 inches. Then from this point, see the way I place my ruler. That's how you are going to connect from the end of the fabric to that knee length line, as you can see. Then you make a cut from the extreme edge here to this very point like this. You can use your free hand. I'll draw out my knee length line, my hip line, and my waistline so that I can mark out my dart. When you are marking out your dart, don't forget your zipper allowance. Remember to minus it from it before marking out your dart. After marking out my dart, I will come up like this for 1 inch. Remember, I remove 1 inch from the front to remove budgeness. Now I'm adding 1 inch to the back to accommodate the butt, as you can see like this. Then I'll trim this out. So as you can see, my skirt is ready. Look at the tail. Just imagine it's fabric and I just finished sewing it. Just imagine how the tail will be so long and how it will be flowing. Why the back is bigger is because of the zipper allowance. If I should sew in the zipper allowance, it will be equal. How beautiful. I'll try and make a sewing tutorial for this. Thank you for watching. Bye.